My mic's over here. Hello, everybody. I'm back again. Yeah. Brainworm's been getting to me a little bit recently. I know I was late again, but I actually had to get a snack this time. I got it right here. Got my popcorn with me. I want to eat something right now. Because, like, I was, because I had a decent bit of time today. I actually got up a little earlier this morning because a buddy of mine wanted to go get some breakfast. We were going to go to this one local restaurant, but I think they were closed because it's Martin Luther King Day. So he's like, oh, dang, I didn't realize that. He's like, where do you want to go? I'm flexible. I said, hey, since we're already, in that part of town. I was like, you want to go to the Denny's that's nearby? I ain't been there in a hot minute. He's like, okay, I'll meet you there. I forgot how much I love Denny's. I went there. I got me some what did I I literally just ate this morning. I already forgot. I got me some I'm just trying to eat. I got my Dr. Pepper here too. I hadn't had any caffeine today. I don't want to get no withdrawal headache. But I got me some country fried steak with gravy and some scrambled eggs with hash browns, white toast, some bacon and sausage, and some freaking cinnamon roll pancakes. Those are, I can't even put it into words. Those are some, no, I'm gonna be bold. Those are the best pancakes I've ever had in my life. Denny's cinnamon roll pancakes. They are so good. They are such good pancakes. So yeah, and I was just kind of chilling around the house all day. Just watching other people's streams. Trying to figure out what to play in the background. Or, I think I said that wrong. Like working in the background and trying to figure out what I want to play this week. Because I didn't get anything done yesterday. I probably could have done some work yesterday. But I don't know. I posted on Twitter. It didn't get very many views though, but like the weather yesterday where I live was just awful. Like if it's cooler weather outside, that's not bad. If it's rainy weather, that's not bad either. But if it's cold and rainy at the same time, no sir, no ma'am, no thank you. I don't want to be part of that. That type of weather is not for me. So yeah, I just didn't do anything. Cause not only did water park simulator. I'm not playing that, Nina. I'm playing Power Wash. Yeah, I'm not playing that. Oh, my bad. I'm about to say. I'm about to say I'm not playing Water Park Simulator. You ain't read the title. Also, sorry, I'm snacking. I got my Dr. Pepper here. I ain't had no caffeine all day because I went to breakfast with a buddy. Just had some hot chocolate and a water at breakfast. I was like, I'm probably not gonna eat a full meal later. So I was like, I'll just eat like a little snack and get a little bit of caffeine. Yeah. I feel like Power Wash Simulator is kind of its own thing. You didn't get caffeine at breakfast? I was debating on it. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it just depends on the atmosphere or the restaurant that I'm at. Like a lot of times on my day off, I'll go get some Chick-fil-A for breakfast. I'll get up early and go to Chick-fil-A, and then of course I get my Dr. Pepper when I eat there. Personal hot take: Chick-fil-A breakfast is better than their lunch and dinner. You get you a spicy biscuit with some cheese and extra butter and some egg whites if you want some extra protein. Yes, ma'am. That slaps so hard. But, so I was saying a minute ago, I think it was before you got here, a buddy of mine wanted to catch up And so a buddy of mine wanted to catch up, and so he's like, hey, are you free sometime to go and get like coffee or breakfast or something? Because he's already up early doing stuff all this week. And so I said, yeah, sure, I can do that. And so we were gonna go to like a local restaurant, but then I double checked, or I didn't look at the website, but I just like I put the location into like Google Maps because I didn't know exactly how to get there. Like I knew the general location where it was, but it was kind of in like a weird spot where like I couldn't turn to it directly. And so then I double checked. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. um, so I double checked, or I put the place into Google Maps just to see where it would take me. And to put it to see where it would take me. And then when I looked, some Denny's be hidden. Yeah, they've been closing locations for a while now. It's kind of on the, it's kind of gone downhill as far as business goes. But people also say that it's like a sketch place to eat. I mean, I feel like there's maybe just only like sketch areas in like certain towns, but like the food there slaps. Especially like what I got. I love them cinnamon roll pancakes so much. But anyways, so I put the, not Denny's, but the local restaurant that we were going to go to in the first place, I put that into my phone on Google Maps and was trying to see where it would take me. And so then I it just depends on where they decide to put it. Seems sketchy. Yeah. That's kind of what I was saying too. Like sometimes whatever part of town you put it in. And funny enough, the one that we went to, it's not like in the sketchiest of the sketchy parts of downtown, but it's kind of like on the outskirts before you start getting into like, oh, this is the next town over and this town's actually kind of nice. But it was kind of like on the outskirts. But yeah, I didn't have a bad experience going today. But so I put the local one back into, I put the local restaurant into my my Google Maps to see where it was going to take me. And you know, when you do that, I need some Dr. Pepper. So like when you do that, it like gives you a quick ASMR. Crisp. Good stuff. Excuse me again. But I put the local, I can't ever finish this part of the story. So like when you search up a location in Google Maps, it gives you information about the place. And the place we were going to go to said closed. Holiday hours might affect this business. And so then I went to actual Google to double check, and it said they were closed on Monday and Tuesday. And I don't know if that's the same every week, because again, it's a local restaurant. I've never been there. But I was like, crap, I forgot that it was Martin Luther King Day and all the businesses are closed. And to top it off, my mom and I were gonna link up together and get some gas because we have like the shared gas savings with like rewards cards from grocery stores a couple times a month. So after I got done with breakfast, I was like, hey, do you need gas? Can we like go meet up? And she's like, yeah. Oh, excuse me. She's like, yeah, I need to go get some gas. But she's like, give me a little bit to get going. And then I was like, oh, okay. Well, while I'm still down this way, my Nana gave me a little bit of extra Christmas cash so I can just run by the bank. And then I double checked and I was like, crap, I can't go to the bank either because it's Martin Luther King Day and the banks are closed too. So yeah. And then it's like, I probably put together my schedule and this stream thumbnail probably in like 2 hours. And then I was gonna go out for a quick bike ride before the stream, like I usually do. And then right as I'm getting ready to leave my house, my mom's like, hey, I just came back from the store and I got some heavy stuff. Can you help me get it? Can you help me when I get back in like 10 minutes? And I was like, okay. So yeah, that, so yeah, then I got back about like 4:50. And so then I'm just, scrambling to get everything open and set up and ready to go. And then I was like, I'll just take a little extra time on my loading screen while I get a snack. Cause I'm like, not only did I get a snack, but I had to go and start laundry too. Cause I need work clothes for tomorrow, so. It's like everything I need to do. And I keep putting it off for the last minute. But I do have some good news though. Because I've talked before about how I use Meld Studio and not OBS or Streamlabs. They finally released the layer grouping update. They finally put it out. So now it's going to be a lot easier to, it's going to be a lot easier to get my alerts set up. I was just going to use Botrix for my alerts, but after looking at it and messing around with it a little bit more, I don't know, I might use Stream Elements for my alerts instead of Botrix. I forget what was like different about them. Oh, yeah. I was trying to remember. I was like, wait, why? I just had a brain fart. I was like, wait, why am I thinking about going with Stream Elements instead? And it's because I want to have the TTS enabled. I want the TTS to read out my alerts. I kind of like the way that like default British voice sounds, and Botrix doesn't do that. But I don't know. I was kind of hesitant at first to use like Stream Elements because, oh goodness, excuse me. I don't know why I was so hesitant to use Stream Elements. I thought they were like connected to or like partnered with like Streamlabs, and like oh goodness, because like I definitely did not want to use a little kernels trying to get out my teeth. They have um they have, or wait, was it Streamlabs or Stream Elements? No, yeah, Streamlabs. It's a lot more is it CPU intensive? I feel like it is. But yeah, it's like they give you all the like overlays and stuff to use, but it's a lot more like CPU intensive. Whereas with like OBS, and especially like the way I have things set up on Meld, it's a little bit more of a learning curve, but it's more customization. Maybe more so with OBS, because I know with OBS you can just install whatever plugins you need. I think the only plugin that I really have or use is the spout plugin for my VTube Studio, just so it like hides the menu taskbar or whatever. But even then, I don't even think I had to install that. I feel like it was already installed into VTube Studio, or it was like that when I downloaded it. And I have a couple plugins that I got for my my Stream Deck. This thing is so nice. I have all my toggles programmed. That's another thing. If you've seen on Twitter, they finally released that that male customizable model. It's like $100-something, but I'm debating. I'm like, do I want to go for it? Do I want to see if I can find like a look or an outfit that works for me? Maybe look a little bit more grown up. I'm debating on if I want to buy that. Cause like my plan is maybe after like a year or so to maybe do like a full model, like a full like 1.0 debut. Because when I first started streaming back in November, I just titled it like my my 0.0 debut. Because again, this is a I don't know if this is, I don't think this technically counts as a fully customizable model that I use, but it's still a pre-made. VGen has many stuff to use for stream elements, make everything more customized and unique. Yeah, I've been looking on VGen. I search VGen a lot for like model artists. I try to see if there's like any, when I search, I try to look for artists that have like art and rigging combined. I feel like it's kind of nice if people can like streamline the whole process. That's another thing I'm not too sure about is that I want more. Another thing that I want more information on is like, how do people get transitions to work the way that they do? I mean, because I forget, like, can you upload a specific transition? Because like, or actually I have OBS, I can just look at it here. I don't have anything loaded in, or I have some like old settings that I was like tweaking around with. Oh, I forgot I had a tongue. I'm gonna say, can you use a specific transition? Can you like upload it? Yeah, and it's like you have to set it to like a certain like delay or whatever. Where's the setting? Stream up. I don't know. Mira would know. Okay, maybe I'll reach out to her. Yeah, because I know, because yeah, she has that like that really cool stinger with her logo on it, and I don't know. Can I play mine really quick? Where is mine? Here it is. Can I play this really quick? Yeah. It's more made for vertical, or not vertical, horizontal. It doesn't look good in it doesn't look good in the vertical, but I just made this like one random day. Yeah, so like it's just this. But the way that it's like programmed, like I have it stopped so it doesn't loop automatically. But yeah, no, like it's because I have to think about if it's like, do I want it in like do I need it to have that in like more of the, I mean, I do have it more in the foreground of like everything. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, no, like, because I had to like mess around with I had to mess around with like oh goodness, what's I had to mess around with like what's in the background and what's in the foreground, and like make sure that like I'm not overlapping anything where I don't need to be. Yeah. But yeah, it was like I don't know if I have to set like a delay for it or whatever. Cause like, hold on, I'm gonna, or let me or no, wait, yeah, let me just go to like one of my game capture things or whatever and see this, because watch what happens. Because you see, like, you just barely saw the chat move down there into the corner, and then I move back, and you can still see it slightly before the stinger comes up. So yeah, I don't know if there's a way to like set the delay on that or whatever, because yeah, I've just been doing everything by hand, by myself, ever since the beginning. I love my mixer here. Oh yeah, I was about to say, no, I'm streaming, so this will work. I thought I muted Discord. Oh, you're messaging me. Okay. All right, I'll watch that later. Cool. See if that helps. Yeah, I see that. I thought I turned on streamer mode. Why did that not turn on? Yeah, I don't want to hear pings while I'm doing stuff. Of course, it's playing ads. I was gonna say, can I like, because I got rid of my personal YouTube Premium account, and I'm like, I migrated it over to like my VTuber account. So I'm like, can I be like signed into YouTube while I'm in Discord, so that way I don't have to watch ads? Yeah. No, and especially because I had already made the decision to like, because like apparently like some like things changed with like where we live, and our HOA contracts changed, and so now we get Hulu included with our cable bill. And so I still had, it was weird because I got tired of sharing a Spotify account with my family. So because I had made an account when I originally first found out about it, and then I just switched to the family account. But it was weird because like, I mean, they make specific family accounts, but I think we were trying to do family usage on like a single person account, so it was very confusing. So yeah, I switched back to my personal account and I rebuilt my playlist. But then when I started college, they had a deal going on to where because back then it was like $10 a month for like Spotify Premium, but they had a deal going on to where if you like, I don't know if you had to like show your transcripts or like prove that you were a student or whatever, but they had like student plans and it was like half the price. It was like $5 a month, and they gave you Hulu and Showtime for free. So I never activated Showtime because like there's nothing on there that I want to watch, but I was like, hey, I'll take free Hulu, sure. So I got that activated, but then after I got done with classes, it went back to $10 a month, but the Hulu didn't deactivate because apparently they don't offer that plan anymore. So I'm like grandfathered in, and I was just gonna keep it until I decided to cancel it. But now that I find out things have changed and we're getting Hulu now, I made the decision. I was like, okay, yeah, I think it's probably time to go ahead and cancel my Spotify account. Especially, and this was like before I find out a few days ago that they're raising their prices again. This is like the third time that they've changed their prices. It's ridiculous. And plus with like all of the like rhythm game music and stuff that I listen to nowadays, and like the stuff that's more like underground, it's like there's a lot of music that I can't find on Spotify anymore. And then there's like one specific album that I have like on SoundCloud. I don't know why I still have an account. I don't pay for premium on that, but it's like if I can find that on YouTube Music, I'm gonna delete my SoundCloud too. Student discounts. Asian market gives out student discounts when they shop. Interesting. I feel like in student discounts is not something you typically hear about when you're in like normal shops. I feel like I hear about it more for like I was talking about like with the subscription services. I don't really know about excuse me. I feel like I don't really know of a lot of places that do student discounts like that. I mean, and like there's like other types of discounts too, but I know some businesses like it varies for like what they accept, because I worked at a place before where they did they had a I worked at a place before where we gave out senior discounts for people that were older than 65. And you know, at that point it's like, you know, if they obviously look over 65 and they ask, then it's like, yeah, we'll give them the discount. And then we gave out veteran discounts too, because they had their military ID on them. But when I worked at when I worked at Chick-fil-A not too long ago, and it may vary by location, but the specific one that I worked at, we were not allowed to give out military discount if like military or police discount if the person was not in active uniform. And I think for like a lot of people who were like veterans who didn't have like their uniforms on, that like pissed a lot of people off. But I'm like, I don't make the rules. But yeah, no, like we would get like cops come through the drive-through all the time, and then like we would just give them the and it was a good discount too. Like it was a good discount too. Like the cops come through, they come through the drive-through, and then yeah, no, the card should definitely be enough. But I don't know about badges, because I don't know, cop badges feel like nowadays those can be like easy to find, like fake ones. I feel like it's kind of hard. It's a bit harder to fake a military ID. But yeah, no, the police discount wasn't really that big of a deal, because again, we had like cops that were on their shifts all the time come through the drive-through, and then like we didn't have manager permissions on our iPads, so we would, you know, like radio inside and be like, hey, can you put a police discount on this this order that I just sent in? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. And it was like half price. Like they gave the cops like half price. And I'm like, dang. But yeah, no, like I feel like it can be easy to like find a fake badge that looks real for like a cop. Well, and you know, and that's another thing I've never understood is like, why do people like, I feel like this is more so like on TV, but why is it that people like flash badges like super fast before anyone gets a chance to like read what it says, or like say, oh yeah, that looks real, I should listen to this person or what they have to say? I've never understood that. But ugh. All right, let me hit this. And once again, I completely forgot how I got off on this tangent. Oh, I had it open on that already. Right. Is this gonna, I don't think this is gonna crash my computer. I want to make sure. Oh, that was loud. How bad is this on my PC right now? 46%. Okay, that's good. I'm not worried about that. Cool beans. All right, let me shuffle. See your point. I just don't think there's any way cops can show proof that they get the discount, aside from, as you said, being on shift. Yeah. But yeah, cops, it wasn't that as big of a deal, because again, like I said, we got cops come through all the time. But I feel like it was more so for veterans, because it's like, how often do you see someone in active military uniform just out and about on the streets or like in a restaurant eating? I feel like that's much rarer. But again, I didn't make the rules. Actually, before I jump into the game, I am going to go to my I'm going to go to my BRB screen real quick so I can clean up my snacks real quick, because all I need is my water. So I will be back in just one moment. second to do this. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this. Where is it? Stop. There we go. All right. I gotta get my tab shifted around here. Wait, Discord. No, go away. All right. Here we go. Let's get back to work. Back to work. Back to the playground. I didn't finish all this last time. I need to try to get that achievement. But it's so hard. I don't know how I'm gonna get this achievement. I need the achievement. I need the achievement. I must get the achievement. Kick. Okay. Now stop. Stop. No, don't go off. I'm gonna be here for 3 hours doing this. And really, I've only got like 2 hours now. Like I have to get it at like just the right point where it doesn't work. No, no, stop, 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 stop. I'm gonna crash out. I hate this so much. Stop. Why do you have to do this to me? Stop. Bruh. Stop. Oh, almost. I not. Is this not gonna work? I was gonna say, I thought this might work. Let's see if I can get this to work. No, no, wait, careful. No, no, stop, stop. No. Don't you dare. There. And like that. And right there. Perfect. No. So annoying. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I don't get it. I don't know the good way to do this. What's the way to do this? What's the technique? I don't know the technique. A little bit. Oh, come on. Right there. Okay. Nope. A little too far. Right there, maybe? Wait. Or no, it's this one. Wait, would that work? I give up. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. And we're gonna waste so much time. Alright. Honestly, I don't think this does very much, does it? Where did I leave off? Or the real question is, what do I want to do next? Okay, I need to Google this because like I'm curious. Later ball up slide. Let's see. Just have the best washer you can in the red nozzle. Pressing the step stool. Set it up. Okay, so I think I have to come back to it once I have the better stuff. Okay, then. It's fine. And in that case, get out of here. I don't want you here no more. Get out of my sight. I don't want you here no more. Yeah, I don't think I can do the... I don't think I can do the white one right now. I think it's gonna be too time consuming. I also did buy a bunch of new games this week. So oh wait, I forgot I can't have my glasses on while I'm streaming. I did buy a bunch of new games this week. So, I gotta make sure my audio's not bad. Oh wait, what am I doing? Stop. So yeah, I did buy stop. I can't do what I want. Is that not? Oh, it's escape. Okay. So yeah, I did buy a bunch of new games this week. 2 of which we're gonna play later on in the week. I bought Portal and Quarantine Zone. I've been seeing everybody play Quarantine Zone. It looks like so much fun. So yeah, we'll play that later on in the week. And I did buy Power Wash 2. It'll be interesting because I think they said that's one of the first things that they're gonna do is Adventure Time DLC. I don't know what that's gonna look like. I also don't know what all's different in the second game. If there's like just more tools or whatever. I mean, obviously there's plenty of new levels, but you ever do that? You just like, you just hum and, or like sing a little song, but you're like not singing a specific song. You're just like doing it randomly. I feel like I do that all the time. Like I'll just start like humming or singing to myself, but I'm like not singing anything specific. Okay, where's the... Or does it count on the outside too? Oh, it continues on. Okay. I didn't realize this was where... I didn't realize it continued on. Where does this go? Does it go all the way around? Oh, yeah, so this is a big one. It's a big piece of it. We get the floor all done. It's like, I just think about in real life, it's like, how would this happen? Like, how would someone let this get this dirty? I suppose that's just the point of it being like a fictional game or whatever. Oops. Stuck. All right, here we go. Yeah, no, like I feel like more people are like prone to using like the thinner nozzles, but like I prefer to use the thicker nozzles. It's like yeah, you have to be closer for it to be efficient, but it gives you a better like overall like I don't know if radius is the word, or like area that it cleans. But yeah, because like I was trying to figure out what to play this week, and then I was like, because I know I'm gonna, because I was like, I'm coming back from another break, so I was like, I kind of want to just like ease myself back into it. That's another good piece of news. I don't know if I shared last week that I got a PNG set up for when I play Indiana Jones so that I don't make my PC catch on fire. Yeah, it honestly wasn't that hard to set up as I thought it was going to be. But that, because it's just the same software that just like regular PNG tubers use. But did I miss any part of this? I don't think I did. Oh, a little bit here. Oops. Wait. There we go. So yeah, I was like, I just want to play something chill as I'm like starting off this new week. And then it's like, I've got to take 2 days off this week because of my IRL schedule and like other things I have going on. So I was like, in that time, I can like plan what I want to do for the... I'm actually kind of curious now. Or no, wait, I don't need to open Twitter. I just need to look at the screenshot and see if this looks... if I did it correctly. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, yeah. Crap, I did EST. Oh my gosh. I did EST again. I put everything in EST again. Crap. It's twice I've done that now. This is what I get for making my schedule like 2 hours before I start my stream week. 07. Didn't even think about that. And I literally typed it in as I was making it because it's like, howdy dirt finder, put everything on hold. My golf buggy's soiled like you wouldn't believe. Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. Doc gave your details to a colleague who needs a hand with her new place in the suburbs. It's the old DeAff place. So I hope you don't get spooked easily. It's like I think I only did the double EST like on my very first schedule that I made, and I don't think I've done it since then. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at like spell checking things. But yeah. I think we're almost done with this part of the floor. I can't believe I did that. Missing. Oh, right there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit missing. There we go. Hee 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 hee. This is a really nice looking floor for a playground. It's not a huge playground. Like, I've seen like some like really, really big playgrounds that it's like I don't know if I said it on the last time I streamed this or if I said it to someone like IRL, but yeah, like when I was a kid, we had this one playground that was kind of like near my Nana's house. And it's like I would check out, it's like I would hang around on like the play equipment for like 5 minutes and then I'd go and climb a tree. I was mom and dad's little monkey growing up. So I would always go and find a tree to go and climb. That was nature's playground. Switch here. Yeah, but surprisingly, I only ever... It's funny because, like, I never hurt myself climbing in a tree. The 2 times that I did hurt myself were actually on a playground. Like, I don't remember how old I was, but I was, like, hanging upside down. Actually, not even... It wasn't even just a playground. Both times I hurt myself were on monkey bars. So, considering that I was always climbed trees and I was always called mom and dad's little monkey, it's kind of ironic. But I can't remember how old I was, but I was like, it was at that one playground near my Nana's house. And I was hanging upside down on the monkey bars, but I ran out of strength and my legs slipped and I fell and got a knot in my head. And then the other time I was actually at school and I do remember I was in 3rd grade when this happened, but I was in 3rd. Was I in 3rd grade or was I in 4th or 5th grade? I don't know. It's been so long. My long-term memory and like my childhood is like terrible. But um back when I was in grade school at that time, we would always try to like flex and like show off to each other on like because like they were the monkey bars that we had on the playground at school were kind of like different because they weren't like or actually no, they were like this, but it was like the monkey bars were different because it was like it kind of looked like this where but there wasn't this part of the ladder on the other end, or I can't remember, but it's like it wasn't like traditional monkey bars. They were like rounded and they were like on the outside, and so you could grab the outside or the inside of them. So yeah, we would always try to like flex to each other and like show off, and you know, so like we would like stand on the little platform right there, and then we would jump and we would try to like skip like 2 or 3 of them, and I was pretty good at that, but one time I missed and I fell and I got like a little tiny hairline fracture on my wrist and I had to wear a cast for a month. And so funny enough, that is actually the only time in my life that I've ever broken a bone. I have never broken a bone since then. That's the only time in my life. Yeah, I don't know, like, I kind of, it sounds bad, but I kind of wish that I had actually broken more bones when I was younger, because, I mean, isn't that kind of what they say, that, like, if you break a bone, it, like, grows back stronger than it was before? So that makes me wonder with, like, kids who, like, maybe, like, punched walls all the time for whatever reason when they were kids. I'm like, how strong are their bones or their knuckles or whatever? Yeah, and I took karate for 6 years, never broke anything in that time. Definitely got a few sprains here and there and some bruises, but never broke anything. Except for boards of wood. That was one of my favorite parts about being in karate, was like we'd do the belt test day, and then like they'd have like all the like 6 to 10-year-olds showing off what all we had learned in that semester. And then every so often, maybe like once or twice a year, they'd bring out my instructor. He'd bring out like the pre-cut like 2x4s, and he would get the kids to do like you know, like pushing kicks or roundhouse kick, or not roundhouse kicks, yeah, like pushing kicks, or no, I think it was usually pushing kicks that he would get to use to get the kids to break the boards. And then he's got the little like cinder blocks to like hold them up, and then it's like I didn't do anything with the cinder blocks. They were just there as like a support tower, and then he would make a stack of like 4 boards, and then I would just like drive through all 4 of them with my palm, just light work, and then all the parents would be like would just like clap like crazy. I should have gone. I always wanted to try to go for 5, but I never did. I was too scared. But yeah, I have broken 4 boards at once with my hand. But it's so weird because I didn't realize this, because, you know, in the movies, you know, you only ever see people breaking boards with like a knife hand. Whereas we would always break boards with like, I don't know what you call, but it's like this hard bony part at the bottom of your hand, and then you just wind up, and then you just drive all your weight into it. You just drive it down. I mean, sometimes he would have us like push it like straight forward into, like, he'd hold the board and we would like step forward and push like towards him. But then I think, yeah, as time went on, and because he was already my instructor, he was already a little up there in years when I had first started coming to him. So I think it just kind of became the norm to where, yeah, he'd have like the cinder blocks on the side to keep the wood in place, and then he would just make 1 or 2 or 4 or however many we were doing, and just do that. Yeah, I miss karate, but I mean, hey, I got my black belt, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, the one thing I didn't ever get was my Eagle Scout. I'm debating on, or like, if I mean, at the time it wasn't really that important to me. I still don't know if, you know, I made the right decision, but part of me, again, doesn't really care that much. But it's so weird because, you know, I stopped being in the, okay, good, I got it. I stopped with the Boy Scouts once I aged out and turned 18. So it's only been like 7, almost 8 years since I stopped. But it feels like it's been like 10 or more. And like, I don't even talk to any of the guys anymore that I was in Boy Scouts with. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the Boy Scouts were kind of like started, or like their whole, what do you want to call it? Like, I can't think of what it is that I want to say. Like, not the motto, but like the point or the purpose of it, for lack of a better phrase. The point or like the purpose of the Boy Scouts is, I think, you know, they want to teach you like life skills and stuff like that. Whereas like for me, it was just really more about like the trips, because like we took some really, really fun trips. Like we went to, like, there were some mountains that we, a couple different mountains that we went to that we would climb. One of my favorite trips we would go on is, there's a place where we would go to go whitewater rafting. That was super fun. Yeah, whitewater's really fun. And lots of different events and things. That's another thing, is like it's funny because I'm pretty sure a few weeks ago I was leaving work. I'm pretty sure a few weeks ago I was like leaving work at the grocery store, and I saw one of the like a Boy Scout, or not a Boy Scout, a Cub Scout, and his dad, like outside the store, and they were selling because like the Girl Scouts have the cookies, but we, in the couple years that I was in the Cub Scouts, we always had the popcorn. We had the really good popcorn. That's another hot take that I have I said earlier, one of my hot takes is like that Chick-fil-A has better breakfast than their lunch and dinner. That's another one of my hot takes. Girl Scout cookies are so, and I mean so overrated. Like I genuinely could not care less about Girl Scout cookies. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And it's like the way that I think about it is like you know how like in A Charlie Brown Christmas, like he's not happy with the way Christmas is because he feels like it's become like too commercialized and everything's kind of like lost its original meaning. That's how I feel about Girl Scout cookies. It's like people know the Boy Scouts for like all the fun like trips that we do and the service projects and you know the life skills that we learn and put into practice, whereas like I feel like people only know the Girl Scouts because of the cookies, and I really don't care about them. Like I don't really like any of the Girl Scout cookie flavors. I genuinely could not care less about them. Okay, so that's my little hot take rant for the night. So yeah, I'll need to watch that video that you sent me, Nina, about the transition. That's another thing I need to do is I need to commission somebody to start making some clips. Like from some of the auto fight clears I have, or me getting rage baited by that ball. It's like, how can I pick up my ladder from all the way over here or the step stool, but I can't even pick that up? That's stupid. All right, just about got all the floor done. I was talking earlier about the male customizable model that came out. Is it just customizable in like how you want it to look, or does it come with like some decent toggles? That's one thing I don't know about because I haven't bought it, haven't really looked into it that much. I wonder how many of them have sold already. I'm kind of curious. Let me look that up right now. BGen. Let's see. Not commissions. The shop for the pre-made models. Oh, there's the model that I bought. 637 of those models sold. That's crazy. Let's say, and then there's like, there's all the other different models too, like the Liz Meta, the Senmaku model, the Suica model. Golly, there's over 6,000 people have bought the Suica model. That's crazy. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. I mean, I just bought this one just because I felt like it best fit my aesthetic and that I could like tweak with it how I wanted it to. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't use some of the like alternate hair toggles, because it's like, A, when would I have a use for that? And B, you know, it's like, when would I have a use for that? And then B, like, I have to recolor that as well. All right, almost got this floor done. Question is, where do I want to start next after this? Can I switch nozzles again? Yay, the floor is all clean. Do we want to start? Maybe we'll start over here and just work our way around. Might need to use a thinner nozzle. Yeah, some of these are not working. It's like, even if I get close enough and use the thicker nozzle, it still doesn't work. So I have to use the thinner one. Oh wait, yeah, I can do this. I forgot. I keep forgetting that I can, like, stay in place while I do this. I just don't like to. Again with the humming, yeah, it's like I'm not singing anything in particular. It's like I just want to hum. And when I do that, it's only a quick one, like it's only a quick hum, like maybe like 5 seconds or something. I'm doing it again. I feel like it's like I'm like stimming at this point. Wait, so does this support struts? Okay, so this is all one piece together. That's all one piece. Oop. Oh, I went out of that. There we go. There we go. Cool. Also, hello, low profile user. Welcome in. So wait, is this all a part of the... Oh no, I got it already. So this is the ladder. This one's separate. Okay. So, and then... Wait. Oh no, that was the stool. I don't understand why I can't just, like, pick up the ball and at least, like, set it over here on the slide to get a start so that I can do that. Because, like, I genuinely don't know how else to get that achievement. I don't have the time to deal with it right now. Need to go around the other side. Oh, yeah. Here we go. That's what's irritating, is like you get almost all of it done and then you don't know where to go from there. It's like, I probably need the stool for that. Where's the stool? Yep. Okay, I was right. This, is that part of it? Oh, no, wait, it's probably on the top. All right, where's the, here we go. Up we go. So yeah, this still counts. There we go. Good job. Yeah, no, I would definitely fall. It's like the cylindrical bars and like how it's like uneven. Like I would definitely fall. So wait, do these count as, so do the monkey bars all individually count towards it as well as like the side? How does this work? And now do I have to, oh, I have to get the other side. Oops. There we go. That's better. Oops. That. Okay, now I think I need to drop. And then, oh, I didn't even see the sides there. Oops. Excuse me. Alrighty. And I need this to move. I think this is the last bit of it. Yay. Alright. It's a weird ladder. I remember at the playground when I was a kid, like, there would be, it was like it was a long, like, spirally thing, and it looked like you could climb up it, but it was for, like, sliding down, and you would just go around and round and around on it until you reach the ground. Wait, can I climb this? Can I actually climb this? No, I can't climb that. I didn't think so. Okay, so let's do it the boring way. I was like, if I could climb that, that'd be cool. Oops. Wait, why am I stuck? Am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Bro, why the freak am I stuck? What is going on? Why am I stuck? Okay. I don't know why I got stuck right there. That's another problem, is like this thing is so thin. It's like hard to tell where and how good I've cleaned it. Why am I getting stuck? I can't move right here. The heck is going on? Wait, can I not fall down in here? There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Then get in that little crevice right there. Okay, what am I missing? Is this a part of it? Oh yeah, this is a part of it. Okay. Yay. Alright. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna finish in time. We'll try our best, though. And then underside right there. Strut. Oh, on the top. Oops. Nope, stop. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. And go around the inside. Or wait, did I? Oh no, I didn't clean the top of that. Let me start by doing this first. So that way I'm headed one direction. I gotta stretch. Stand up for a second. Oh, my butt. Alright, that was loud. Oh, I got oh, I got a head rush from that. Uh, yeah, no, I probably need to get a better chair. Do better with my posture. I just got this one chair that I have because it's cheap and a friend was selling it. It's like, just gotta make it exist. You can make it perfect later. So wait, does this count as... Okay, I think that's the same. That's the same thing. Makes sense. It's all on this side. I was debating on if I wanted to play Pirate 101 or something this week. Oh, crap. Oh, no, my phone's dying. Oh, no. My phone's at like 10%. Okay. I might have to switch to... See, like, I put it on this little charger that I have here, but I guess VTube Studio uses up too much resources. Let me see if I can get my PNG turned on here. I didn't even think about my phone dying. I'll have to make a note of that for next time. Okay, where is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Wait, didn't I save this somewhere? I don't know if I reprogrammed this, like the position of it. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to hide VTube Studio. And going to close VTube Studio. I did not realize my phone was that dead. Let me put this over here. All right. Okay, yeah, I gotta readjust this really quick. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get this figured out. Reload. Oh, cool. There I am. Wait, but why did I show up in the vertical as well? Or is it because I, Wait, has this not been working? Oh my gosh. Has the vertical not been working this entire time? Oh my gosh. I come back and this is the scuff I gotta deal with. Lovely. Oh, wait, not that. I want this on this monitor, and I want you right there. And I think that should be fine. And my chair's falling apart. I can feel it. So what is this? Properties? How do I change the window size? Program settings? Oh, I guess it doesn't go higher than that. Whatever. It's no big deal. As long as this is working, that's all that matters. Let me... Yeah, I gotta reorganize my tabs again. All right, cool. There we go. All right, we're back. So I did not realize my phone was going to die. I was gonna say if I put it on the charger without using VTube Studio, is it gonna actually charge? We'll find out. All right. Back to work. Come over here. But yeah, no, it's like I just had to look up like a... Okay, I need my flashlight on my phone. I want to see just how busted this chair is. Okay, it's coming apart a little bit, but it's not bad. But yeah, no, like I just looked up like a quick YouTube tutorial and then I just made this in like maybe like 20 minutes. Wasn't that bad at all, honestly. I'm glad I saw that because I'd hate to be like continuing stream and then I just out of nowhere. Is this the extraordinary Dr. Powerwash? We got your details from Cal. We've got a dirty old house in need of some TLC. I still wonder why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned. Wait, creosote? I thought it said, oh, I thought that said concrete. The heck is creosote? How do you pronounce that too? How to pronounce oops. The creosote? Creosote. Okay, it is creosote. Define creosote. A dark brown oil distilled from coal tar and used as a wood preservative. So is it like what's that one type of stuff that it's like you put it on wood and it like makes it shinier or whatever. I can't think of what that stuff's called. Oh no, wait, this is the short extension. Or no, wait, this one has no extension. My bad. Is it shellac? I can't remember if it's... Why am I getting stuck right here? I think it's shellac. I can't think of any other terms at the moment. I literally can't move. Or I can't move like left and right. I don't know why it's doing that. I need to get the ladder for this part. Let me... Especially since I already cleaned like the base of it. It's fine. I don't know why it's doing that. kind of debate on what kind of dessert I want to eat after I get done with stream. Because I got a brownie from Crumble. And I got a couple of donuts. Why can I not move? That's so frustrating. Okay. I probably need to finish cleaning off a couple more of these spots. It picked up my elbow crack. Finish cleaning these struts. I got like an hour left to finish this, and I've only made like 10% progress. Say, what is it picking up randomly? I might have to readjust the I don't know what's it called, the volume at like what it picks me up, as well as like the offset or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I didn't realize how easy it was to set up a PNG like this. Oh, excuse me. Glad I drank that Dr. Pepper while I was thinking about it. Say, do I need to like back up? Is it like picking up anything from my headphones? Am I too close? I got more questions than I got answers. I got to figure out the answers for myself as well. Ugh. Oh, I gotta work 5 days in a row this week. It's not gonna be fun. Oops. Wait, does okay, so doing shift when you're crouched makes you stand up. I did not know that. Or maybe I did, but I forgot. I don't know. I feel like I haven't played this game. It's been a few weeks. I feel like it's been almost a month now since I played this game. It was like middle of last month that I played it. But yeah, we're gonna take another break from Mario because I feel like that's kind of boring and repetitive. I mean, really all we have to do is left in Mario is Superstar Road. Because in that last stream, I wasn't expecting to get World 8 done as well as World 7. But yeah, we got World 8 done, and all that's left is just Superstar Road. And then after that, that game will be done. And yeah, I was getting a little bored of Adify grinds as well, so I was like, I'll hold off on that for this week as well. And so I spent a little more money than I should have on Steam before the stream started, and I bought some new stuff to play this week. So that's why I'm back at it today with this, because I just wanted something chill to come back to. And then we're gonna play Indiana Jones again on no, not Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, I think until I finish that game, I am only going to be using this PNG and not the full model because I do not want my PC to catch on fire. Wait, there was one of these walls I didn't fully get. What am I missing on this wall? Like, I got all of that. Oh, did I get stuck? What else am I missing on this one? Is it on the inside and I missed it? What am I missing? I don't get it. So yeah, to anybody that joins or watches or is lurking, I'm not usually like this PNG. I have a full model, but I didn't realize that my phone was at 10%, and apparently it being on the charger doesn't even matter because I think VTube Studio uses up too many resources. But I'm definitely glad I made this as a backup. Literally, yeah, I was gonna say the whole reason I made this PNG in the first place was just because of Indiana Jones. Like, my PC was running at like 90% and my VTube Studio was lagging so badly. Like, it was bad. So now we're just chilling and cleaning and not doing very much. So yeah, then Indiana Jones is Thursday, and then what the heck am I missing on this wall? Where did I not get? Oh, how did I not see that? Whatever. So yeah, that's gonna be on Thursday, and then on Friday, I bought both Portal 1 and Portal 2, but we're gonna try Portal 1 first, because apparently you can play either game in single player mode, which is good. And then on Saturday, because I've been seeing a ton of other people play it and it seems really popular, we're gonna try the quarantine zone, so I think that'll be really fun. Running like a checkpoint type deal, because in the past, on like when I had my personal Steam account, I had tried Papers, Please, and that was a kind of an interesting game. So it seems kind of relatively the same deal. And then now that Meld Studio has released the layer grouping update, I think it should be a lot easier to put alerts together now. So I think I can definitely try to either work on that or potentially get that done within the next 2 days that I will not be streaming. I need to figure out how to get back on the roof and finish that. I don't know why I keep getting stuck on the roof. It's super weird. Oh no, I didn't clean that side. Right. I guess maybe this one is more ideal. Can I still use this one? Will this work? Oh yeah, this will work great. Can I get away with this? Okay, I guess some of these stains are just a bit too tough. 25, do that one. Maybe that one. All right, now for the inside. the extension. That's what I want. I say, because if like the stains aren't on there that bad, or the dirt, and I can get away with using a nozzle that has a wider radius, I'm like, I will absolutely. I'm all about efficiency. That's what my mom taught me a while back, and that's what I use at work. That's what I use at work. So you got to work smarter, not harder. I feel like I need like background music or something going right now, but I don't have any. Like just in general, like while I game. I have to look around, see if there's any good BGMs out there. Oh, this isn't working. There we go. Yay. All right. This game is very satisfying, but it can be also very annoying and time-consuming at times. Oh, this is all part of the roof? Does the outside count as well? Or does this count as like something different with like the underside? Like it is with the like the underside of this part. I don't know if it's different. Yeah, hot take, I actually really like this nozzle. It's like, yeah, you have to be closer and more precise, but it gives you a bigger radius. Although I feel like this one's a little bit more ideal for trying to get some of that stuff done. Oh, they're different. Oh, that was the platform. Okay, that was different. Let's get the strut finished up. Oh no, it's the bad number. It's the bad number. We gotta get rid of it as fast as possible. Where's the floor? Where do I clean the floor? Okay, good. Okay, I gotta get rid of this on the roof. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want to see that number on my screen anymore. Do I need to go back up now? Or wait. No, I don't need that. That's what I need. Is there any on this side? No. Okay. Okay, got that done. Struts are done. Alright, I think I need to go back on the roof. So I'm going to use my ladder, or no, wait, I need to go on the other side. Right. I don't know why I keep getting stuck on the roof like that. It's weird. Oops. There we go. Did I clean the underside of that tower floor right? I'll have to double check. I also don't know if I fully finished getting all the struts. Oh, dang, that was fast. Okay, I did clean the underside. But yeah, it's like, I can't turn. I can only go forward, and I'm getting stuck, and I don't get it. Wait, what was that? Struts? What is it? Oh, is this just part of the bridge now? Is that what it was? Did I get everything in here? I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. How do I get up? I have to go this way? Wait, no, I can't move on the ladder. Yay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, literally, look, I'm getting stuck on this bridge and I can't move. I don't know why. All right. Come on this side. I gotta scratch my head. Ugh. Okay. Rest my headphones a little bit. And I need to go on the outside. Get these as well. Ugh. My head's itching. Alright, quick water break. I genuinely thought that would pick it up. I mean, you guys probably still heard it regardless. And yay, we got rid of the bad number. Alright. Grab the outside here. Alright. Grab the underside. Wait for it. Alright, there we go. Oh, dang. All the dings back to back to back. We love to hear that. Can I climb this? I can. Did I get them all? I think I did. I got the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4 slats, and the guard, and then I got the ones on the other side. Oh, excuse me. Have the underside of that slat. And I think I finished getting all of those struts, yeah. Alright, now we gotta work on this part. Or no, wait. I always forget which toggle button it is. Alright. We might actually finish in time. How long do I have? About 45 minutes or so. Sit up again. Maybe I can run a little bit over to get this done. I really thought I'd be getting done faster with this, but like I said a minute ago, I feel like some people don't realize like just how like it's satisfying, but it can be very time consuming as well. Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Ew. Alright. Yeah, I feel like some nice background, chilled background music would be good right here, but I don't have anything. Because my opening is too upbeat for this. I hear my chatting all the time. My BRB's too upbeat. And the ending's too sad. I need to make like a lo-fi playlist or something that I can have like random stuff play. I feel like until I got into streaming, and also like once I changed churches, that I just realized like how common lo-fi is and like how convenient it is for people to use. I feel like lo-fi is like a kind of a new music genre. I kind of want to know when it was invented. When was lo-fi music created? Dang, it goes all the way back to the 80s and 90s? So yeah, I feel like lo-fi didn't really gain any like mainstream traction or popularity until like the last 10 or 15 years or so. Never really heard people use that term. I'm also curious where that term actually came from. I'm gonna look that up too. Where did the term lo-fi come from? Low fidelity, referring to a deliberate embrace of imperfect, low-quality sound contrasting with polished, high-fidelity music. This aesthetic featuring tape hiss, vinyl crackles, muffled sounds originated from using cheap equipment in the 80s and 90s, but evolved into the popular chill lo-fi hip-hop study beats genre known today. That's so interesting. That's genuinely so interesting. I did not know that about lo-fi. I didn't know lo-fi had been around since like the 80s and 90s. The more you know. So I feel like I don't even know if I want to say most streamers that I see nowadays use some kind of lo-fi in their streams, because you know, like I watch other people use like heavy metal or like EDM or something in their streams, and then people make tutorials on like how to separate your VOD track in your streams. But like my question is like I get it, you have your own personal music preferences, but like why is it so important that you have to listen to copyrighted music while you're on stream? I'm like, can you not just find some like good DMCA free music to use in your streams like I did? And then even like the games that, or the music that I listen to when I'm playing Adify levels, like most, I think, if not all of that is like, because I know like most of Camelia's music is DMCA free, which I think is just super cool. Oh, wait, yeah, I was going to check. I need to see if there's any updates about Hello 2026. Let's see. Camellia. I don't think there's anything. Wait, what? He made a full music video for Komodo Kunkwais? When did that happen? How am I not seeing this? Oh, banana. Oh, I have to watch this after stream's over. I have to watch this. I have to watch this after stream's over. It's so funny because, like, I first saw that song title, but I didn't realize that Komodo Kunkwais is an actual word. Apparently, much like other words, it also comes from Latin. Because, like, the literal definition of it is to make money by any means possible. Whereas, like, in Latin, Komodo Kunque just means by any means possible. So it's like, where did they get the money aspect of that from? I'm curious. It's like I've been checking Camelia's YouTube like every other day, and it's like, why am I just now seeing that there was a new video posted? I don't know how bad it's gonna be. Tic-tac-toe. What does it say that's made of? Oh, plastic. Okay. I was like, if the tic-tac-toe blocks are made out of wood, that'd be weird. That's another thing I'm just now noticing, is that the majority of this playground, at least for like this big structure, is made out of wood. Whereas most playgrounds nowadays are they made out of steel? Like steel and like hard plastic, like for like the bridges and stuff, or like the walkways on the play equipment. It's been so long since I've been to an actual playground. I think I mentioned that on the last time I streamed this, where I was asking like if they make like adult playgrounds, like play equipment that's like this, but it's like activities that are more suited for like adults. Or if they had, or they could have like a rock climbing wall or something, and they could have like people there to like harness you up and do all that. It makes me think of, I don't know why, it makes me think of like when I would go to summer camp, or this one year I went to summer camp, because I talked about earlier about all the trips that I took when I was a Boy Scout, and so I was going to Boy Scout camp for a few years, and then one year I made the decision to switch and go on the church camp youth retreat. And yeah, ever since then I never looked back. That summer camp was tremendously better. But then well, we went on this one specific retreat the first year, and then the second year we started doing our own thing, and we went to this other camp, and it was a massive camp. Like, they had a bunch of different stuff there. They had basketball courts, they had gaga ball, they had They had this one thing that it was like, I guess you could call it a ride or something, where they would like harness you in or put you into like a seat or whatever. And I don't know if it had a specific name for it, but honestly, the best term that I think I can use to describe it is, it was a ride that like looked like a human centrifuge. That's the best explanation I can think to use to describe it. I don't know if there's a specific term for it, but that's just what it reminded me of. So yeah, they had that. There was basketball. They had gaga ball. They had pool tables inside the dining hall. There was archery range. There was a shooting range. There was they had a blob on the lake, one of those giant inflatable like airbags or whatever, and then you jump from like 2 stories high down onto the blob, and you make somebody else fly up in the air, and then you move to the front of it, and then you get blobs. I did a massive back flop when I did that, and it hurt. It hurt so bad. Yeah, it was fun. Oh yeah, and then on the other side of the lake, they had I think they were water slides, but instead of, I don't know, are water slides made out of like hard plastic? Because the ones that we had, like, they were made out of, I think they were made out of metal, and it was like ribbed metal. So like there was like divots in it every few feet or inches. And so yeah, you would go down and then you'd go off the edge and you'd land in the lake, in the slide. I can't even remember if you just went down the slide like straight as is, or if they put you in like a tube or something. Because again, that was years ago, but yeah. Yeah, we had fun times at church summer camp. They fed us pretty decently too, especially compared to Boy Scout camp. Yeah, Boy Scout summer camp compared to church summer camp, food-wise, it felt like military rations. And then they would make the special fruit punch for us. They called it bug juice, and that was how I learned that I'm extremely sensitive to red food dye, and I almost puked my guts out one time. So yeah, I've been a bit more careful around red food dye since then. Yeah, and it's weird because like I'm thinking back to like the last time that I got food poisoning. Cause like, is my phone actually charging? Oh, my phone actually is charging. I guess I just can't use VTube Studio, or else it won't charge. But yeah, no, I'm thinking back to like the last time that I got food poisoning, and like cheese puffs were like one of the last things that I ate. I don't remember what it is that got me sick, but yeah, or well, not the last time I got food poisoning, the only time I've ever gotten food poisoning. But bro, I was so miserable. I was so miserable when I got food poisoning. Like, the fact that like I couldn't even keep anything down. Like, not even water. I couldn't even keep any water down in the middle of the night. I was just miserable for like 2 days. And yeah, I haven't been like actually sick since like January of like 2023, which was the first time I ever got COVID. Because like I had avoided COVID since then, since the beginning, or I had always been like asymptomatic. But yeah, I finally got COVID. in like 2023, and that was the first time I had been sick since like freshman year of high school. So like probably like 7 or 8 years. All thanks to me getting my tonsils out when I was a kid. And to think I was just going in for an opinion from a specialist before I got my my Asperger's diagnosis. He's just looking all around and he's like, "You have really big tonsils. Did you know that?" I was like, nope. And then sure enough, a month later, I'm going into surgery to get them out, bawling my eyes out because I just jinxed myself because I always said I never wanted to have any surgery. And 6 years later, when I was 18, I had to get my wisdom teeth out, which I feel like is pretty standard nowadays. I feel like most people nowadays get their wisdom teeth out, but it kind of surprises me that more people don't get their tonsils out nowadays, especially like from what I hear about like people getting like tonsillitis and those like tonsil stones. And it's like I hear they smell horrible and like they just seem like they're like painful to try to like push out of your tonsils. But again, I wouldn't know because I have not had mine for probably getting close to 15 years now. Which way do I go? This way. Oh, let me jump. Let me move on this. Okay. This. Oh, excuse me. All right, what else do I need to do here? I gotta get that whole side of the roof. Okay. Oh, I didn't finish that part. Oops. Can I jump up here? I can't. Oh, I'm stuck. I didn't get all the way up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it's weird. Like, I can move on this roof, but I can't move on that roof. Did I get the other one? Did I get the support struts here? I did. Okay, cool. Oops, I didn't jump. 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 Am I getting stuck here? Oh no, I actually can move left and right here. Alright, strides in progress. I feel like that's like an old saying, but like no one really says it anymore, but I say that all the time. Strides in progress. I was actually I taught that to my friend the other day. One of my little personal inside jokes. One of my personal inside jokes or like sayings that I say is that you can use the word in one of my hold on, I have to sneeze. Sorry, that was loud. Oh, and it was like right out my nose too. I hate when you get those like really forceful sneezes that are like out your nose and not your mouth. Ugh, sorry. But I was like teaching my friend the other day. I was teaching him my little bit about how Indeed, and this isn't this. I mean, there's a joke behind it, but it's not a joke that it's one of my favorite words. Indeed is actually one of my favorite words. And so the joke is I say like I love the word Indeed because you can use it in any situation, and it took him like 2 or 3 times before he got it. But then eventually after I said it for like the 3rd time, I was like, you can use the word Indeed in any situation. And then he finally said Indeed, and then I was like, there you go, now you got it. I hate that I had to explain it to him like 2 or 3 times, but I think he got it. just a little funny bit for me. And it's funny because my Nana, when she was alive, she would always, like, when we would, like, take her out to lunch, she always used to say, I enjoyed that immensely. It's like, she's got immensely and I've got indeed. Okay, I gotta finish cleaning tic-tac-toe here. Oh, we can start on this side of the bridge. Do I need to clear the underside? What am I still missing here? Is it part of this? I think it is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. All right. On this side. I think that's the last one. Yep. All right. I think that one is good. I think I have to do up top for that. Just need to clean the floor right here. Ugh, it's a hefty sneeze. I feel like I do that, and it's like I don't know how to fix it or how to like change what happens, because it's like I go to sneeze and I think I'm just gonna sneeze normally out through my mouth, and then it comes out my nose and it's like really forceful and weird, and it's like ugh. Okay, so I can go up here, and then the bridge guard. Is this, oh, the bridge guard is this whole bit. Okay, I get it. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and just an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it is also profoundly toxic to humans when ingested, swings and roundabouts. And yet you want me to put that on a playground that children use consistently. Gotcha. Ugh, now I feel like I'm sniffly. I hope I don't get a fever, get sick or anything like that, because A, I never do, and B, I feel like everybody in my family's had some kind of crud already, and I'm usually pretty good at like keeping my distance from my family if like there's some like head crud going around, or like if anybody has a fever or whatever. I'm usually pretty good at keeping my distance. Alright, so wait. Oh no, wait, the guard is it's the whole thing. So it's on the outside too. I forgot. And then this. Do I have to get the underside of that slat? Or the strut? Excuse me. Yeah, I need to go to the outside to get the rest of this. So, and the underside counts on this one. Oh, I missed this. All right. Oh, let me grab that top of that really quick. Alright. Hop down here. Take care of this. Oh, I missed that part again. It's like I'm missing just a tiny bit of it. Irritating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One and that one. And now this side. Oh wait, yeah. That's why it wasn't going. Or no, wait, this is the other side, so it's different. Never mind. Oh, where's the last bit of it? There we go. Okay, so that one's good. Oh, that's what I didn't get. And now the underside. Okay, so yeah, this all counts as the floor. There's the floor. Grab the struts. That. And then I missed something. I missed... Yep, that's what I missed. I need... Where'd the ladder go? Right here. Alright. Good. The roof. Oh, I didn't get that one either. Okay. Or can I... No, okay, no, I do need the ladder. I think I might have to do it from the roof right here. There we go. Alright, perfect. And that should be good. I think I got that guard. Alright. Get started on this part. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done. There's the rock wall. Yeah, no, it's like if they made like an adult playground, like, can they make it to where like, it's not like something like this, but it's like a full rock wall where like you get harnessed up and then there's like a bell or a buzzer at the top for you to do. That's one thing I didn't like, is like I loved climbing. I still do love climbing walls, but I don't like them if there's not like a bell or a buzzer or something to hit up at the top to make me feel like I accomplished something. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Alright. There we go. Alright. Can I do that? Yep. And grab a little bit right there. Oh, wait, I can go back here, right. There we go. And then I imagine there's probably a tiny bit on the top right here. As I suspected. Or, well, that's part of the strut. So where's the... Oh, the rocks. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. Switch this. I keep sitting on my leg. It's hurting. I gotta fix my chair. I'm surprised that, like, I was gonna say, does this PNG program only pick up my voice? Does it not pick up, like, the little background noises, like when I'm, like, taking a sip of my drink or adjusting my chair or something? Alright, we got 15% more to go. We're almost done. It's like, what do you need stools here for? I guess this is like just to like play restaurant or something. I don't think I've ever seen stools at a playground. And then I was gonna say that doesn't really look like a tabletop to me. That just looks like a bar. Lower bit right there. About the top. Oops. No, I don't want to go up the slide. What else am I missing? All right, there we go. Cool. Right there. I just about got all of that taken care of. Do I want to get the whole underside first? I guess I can just do the individual sides first. Oh, that's good. I probably need the extension. Alright. Shelter. I was gonna say, it's like, why can't you just call it what they normally are, like an awning or something? I'm stuck. Wait, where? Oh, I need to get the other side. Ah, I'm stuck on everything. Yeah. Almost got that. What's this? Oh, right there. Yay. I think, yeah, I've just about got all of that. I think I'm gonna go hit the other side and then hit the underside. Did I get the full side on the other side? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, because the slide's in the way. It don't matter. We gonna get it all. Let's see if I can get away with this. Okay, some of it I can't get away with. It's like, yeah, it doesn't even matter how close you are. It just doesn't have enough force because it's not thinner nozzle. right. Almost there. We're in the home stretch now. Oops. I don't get stuck on nothing. See if I got any notifications on my phone. Nope. Yeah, I genuinely... Did my phone... My phone's only charged 1%. So it went from 10 to 18, but now it's only gone up to 19. Like, I don't understand how my phone can be sitting on this charger that I have here, and it just, like, doesn't charge. Or if it's because of, like, VTube Studio. Because it's, like, so... battery intensive, or it uses up so much resources, or whatever it is. I feel like battery intensive is probably the best word there. All right, there's that. I guess I didn't get the outside. We'll get the outside real quick. I got some of the outside on this side. And then the underside. Yep. There we go. Oh yeah, that strut right there, but I have to get the underside from in there. Where did I leave off? Can I get some of this? I think I can. Let me throw this up. Try to get some of the outside. Oops. Can I buy anything else? I just realized. Oh wait, I have the money for it. Why can I not buy it though? Can I... Why does it not let me buy it? Do I have to go to the info page? What is it telling me to do? Oh, that was weird. Oh, I had to buy the compatible washer first. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, and I'm out of money. Okay. Okay, now I can switch. Switch to... Now I got the more heavy-duty stuff. Yeah. That's what we like to see. All right. Oh, not that. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Or wait, actually, I need the extension. Stop. Wrong one. Okay, so it's short, long, and extra long, I think. I'll have to go back and get the roof. I was like, why couldn't I buy it? And then I was like, oh, wait. I didn't realize. I forgot I had to buy the actual compatible washer first. Silly blonde moment. All right. And I think some of that's probably on the top. But I'll need to go back and actually clean on the top. Or maybe it's just the crevices. And I don't know, we'll see in a sec. Did I not clean? Did I still not clean the outside? I did not. Okay. All right. And get the rest of the floor here. Oh, no, wait. This one's different. The underside is its own thing. I forgot it was different. It was only different on the bridges. I guess I do have to get in the crevices right there. All right. All right. Perfect. I think the rest is just on the outside. All right. Now, come back in here. Or wait, let me do the struts really quick. Slide platform. What am I still missing on that one guard? This whole nasty thing over here. Alright. What am I missing? I think I can get very much from right here. Or no, wait. Can I jump up to the roof here? Oh, that was a bad jump. There we go. Now I can get right here. Get that last little bit that I always miss. So I always miss this bit right here. I have to come back to it. All right, got that. Nice. Let's say, I wonder how much more is going to be just the roof. And then this side. There, okay. Cool. You. Oh, is there? Yeah, what am I missing on this one? Is it on the outside here? What am I missing here? I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, it's right here. Yay. Finish with that. Couple more of these struts. And this side. Nice. Did I miss something down here on the bottom? Okay, cool. Up we go. And then grab this. Nice. And what part of this am I missing? Oops. Come on. Down here, maybe? Nice. And, 94%. I think I finished getting the underside of the floor, didn't I? I think everything I have left to do is just up here, unless I probably missed something tiny. I always miss something tiny. I'll say, yeah, and these crevices in the floor makes it super hard. Almost got it. There we go. And I got the rest of the struts. Except for this one. Got the guard. What part of this one is still dirty? Or it's still missing or whatever. Oh, a little bit right there. Easy miss. And then probably up in here. I'd imagine. Oh, there's that. And then, okay, perfect. So just the roof, the support struts, and the slide. And we're done. Where's the ladder? Let me actually come up here so I can clean part of the roof. Or, well, actually, it's probably better if I don't do that. Let's do that and do that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't know why these roofs are so wonky. Feels like I can't stand on them properly. Oops. All right. Part of the roof. Yeah, that's another thing. Oh, wait. I could actually probably go back down on the ladder now. Do this. Alright. This roof is so annoying. Oh wait, I don't even think I got the side of the roof cleaned yet. Oh no, I did. Perfect. Oh wait, and yeah, I gotta clean the inside too, because that still counts. And then I'll need to go on the outside for the support struts right there. And then this. Oh, wait. Wait, where did I? Oh, I cleaned that already. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Alright. That's the rest of it. And now I just need to go and clean this part of the support strut right here. Oh, wow. Okay, that was fast. And, oh no, wait, that's the slide. And clean this part of the roof, and we're done. Or we're done after I do this and the slide. Okay. Alright. $98. Almost there. I actually didn't miss anything for once. I actually got everything in sequential order in the way that I wanted to. Yay. Now let's just do the slide and we are done with this. And then I can move on. Let's do this. Grab that really quick. Do the top of it. Oops. Okay. Got the majority of it done. On the underside. Alrighty. Almost. Ah, yeah, baby. Let's go. Woo. All right, let's see that playback. There we go. That looks real nice. Super job on the playground dirt finder. Looking at it now, I'll admit there may have been the odd fleck of dirt here and there. And aren't there just so many colors in this world? Too many, perhaps. Anyway, you've got those bleeding worry warts off my back, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. All right, so next is the detached house, and a little over 3 hours. We can do the golf cart real quick, and then I'll end stream for the night. This will be fast. We're already at 23%. That's crazy. Dang, we're already halfway done. I have my stool in here, or do I not need it? Or I think I can actually just jump up on the... There we go, yeah, okay. Canopies are the underside of it. Yep. All right. Cool. Canopy supports. Seat mounting. All right. Seat cushion. What else am I missing? Body. Body, the bumper, and the chassis. That's probably the chassis right there. Oh, right here, down at the bottom. There's the bumper. And there, boom, easy. Nice. Looking at the golf cart now, it's almost like the whole thing never happened. You're a genius, dirt finder. Much obliged. All right, so next is the detached house. But it is about that time for me where I need to end the stream, so I am actually going to go ahead and call it for the night. So let me open this back up and hop back in here. Oh, I didn't do that in my... I forgot to fix it in my thing. Hold on, let me, where's VTube Studio? Hide. Hide, and turn that back on. There we go. Alright, there we go, that's better. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that I had to switch to PNG. But yeah, I didn't realize that my phone was getting so low and that VTube Studio eats at all of my resources. So yeah, it was nice and relaxing to jump back into it, jump back into my normal type schedule. And so yeah, next 2 days off because I got other stuff going on. But we'll be back on Thursday with more Indiana Jones. Then we're going to try Portal for the first time on Friday and Quarantine Zone for the first time on Saturday. So I think that's going to be really exciting. Got that to look forward to. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. So thank you to Nina for coming to chat with me for a little bit, and for everybody else who stopped and lurked. So I will let you guys go. Have a great rest of your afternoon or evening. And again, reminder, no stream for the next 2 days. So I will see you all on Thursday. Deuces.